everybody, Dr. Rory Stern here of ADHDFamilyOnline.com. And right now I'd like to let you know that ADHD is very real. That's what we're going to talk about. There are a lot of myths, there's a lot of conspiracy, a lot of question about whether or not ADHD is real. And I'm going to tell you for the record, ADHD is very real. Okay, I've seen brain scans of people who have been diagnosed with ADHD. I've seen the differences. I've certainly worked with a lot of patients and a lot of clients who have been diagnosed with ADHD, and I've seen the differences. Now, one thing you may not know about me yet, or maybe you haven't picked up on, is that I don't necessarily know that I'm talking about ADHD as a disorder or a deficit. I call it a condition because that's about as close to the medical side of things that I'll come. But ADHD is pretty real, and the differences are dramatic, and the differences are very real. But there are a lot of people out there who want you to believe that ADHD was made up by the pharmaceutical companies so that they could manufacture drugs and make billions and billions and billions of dollars. Let me tell you that is totally inaccurate. Because quite frankly, it costs hundreds of millions of dollars to produce a medication. Okay, not all of them work as they were intended, so that can be hundreds of millions of dollars down the drain. And secondly, or thirdly, they've got better things to do with their companies and their organizations to make money. Now, I'm not saying that is a legitimate complaint or a legitimate thought to think that this conspiracy exists for the pharmaceutical companies to make money. I get that, but it's just totally inaccurate, okay? Another thought is that ADHD is, not real because, we didn't know about it 20 years ago, 25 years ago. Back in the day, we just, told kids to go outside and exercise. Kids were getting more, energy out there in playtime and recess. Okay, I get that too. Here's what's happened. ADHD, we've become so interested in it, so curious about it, that it's led to research, it's led to studies, it's led to books, it's led to a lot of information. The more and more we learn about it, the more and more we know about it, the more and more we talk about it, the more able we are to identify what looks like ADHD, okay? That's why there's an increase. What's another thought is that ADHD was created so that teachers and parents could keep bad kids in line. Listen, I get that, okay? I'm a parent. I'm married to an educator. I get all those things. I know where those thoughts can come from. The bottom line is ADHD is very real. What's wrong, what's totally inaccurate, is this thought that ADHD is a deficit or that ADHD is a disorder. We've gotten the name wrong. Somebody with ADHD is just as capable of achieving success in life as somebody without ADHD. Bottom line. So I don't consider it a deficit or a disorder. If you're hoping that I'll call it that, you've got the wrong guy, because I've seen what people are capable of who are diagnosed with ADHD, okay? It's differences in the brain, and it simply means that these people require different supports. They experience the world differently, they think differently, they do things differently, and I don't necessarily think that's a bad thing. So ADHD is very real, and by trying to suggest that it's not, we're doing a great disservice to the people in life who are affected by it, who are touched by it, and who are struggling with it each and every day. It's just like any other person in the world struggling with something else. We all have challenges, we all have struggles, and who wants to hear or be told that it's not real? It's not supportive, and that's the piece here. That's the tail end. We need to focus more on supporting the people in our lives, our loved ones, and giving them a little bit of what they need, not so much about whether or not we believe it to be real. All right? Very sensitive topic for me, but ADHD is very real, and the struggles that people have in life are also very real. So let's give them the support that they need, and we'll talk about all of that next time. Take care, everybody.